Welcome to the stock analysis of Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. In this video, we'll cover its industry outlook, business segments, financials, management and growth outlook. Click on the info button to check out our other stocks analysis. Let's get started. Before we begin, a quick introduction to PA Wealth. We're an investment services group offering stocks PMS, mutual funds, alternative investment funds, insurance, and startup investments. We upload research videos on different companies, mutual funds, and financial topics every week. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated on the latest market trends and potential multi-bagger stocks. Now let's start with an overview of Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders. The company, headquartered in Mumbai, is one of India's premier shipyards. It started as a small dry dock in 1774. Over time, Mazagon Dock has built a strong reputation for delivering quality work and providing skilled, reliable services to the global shipping industry, as well as the Indian Navy and Coast Guard. After being taken over by the government in 1960, Mazagon Dock quickly became India's leading warship builder, producing vessels for the Navy and offshore structures for Bombay High. It expanded from a small repair unit to a multi-unit company, embracing modern technology and advanced designs. Since then, Mazagon Dock has delivered 802 vessels, including 28 warships, advanced destroyers, missile boats, and 7 submarines. Now let's quickly examine the landscape of shipping industry. India currently holds the 20th position in the global shipbuilding industry, with a 0.06% share of the global market. The market is primarily dominated by China, Japan, and South Korea, which together account for 85% of the global share. The Indian government has set ambitious goals for the shipbuilding industry through its Maritime India Vision 2030 and Amrit Kaal 2047 programs. Under Maritime India Vision, the government aims to position of India as the 10th largest shipbuilding nation globally by 2030, with a goal to be among the top 5 by 2047. As per Maritime Amrit Kaal Vision 2047, government plans to increase the coastal cargo volumes transported in the country to 1,300 million tons per annum. The government introduced the scheme for financial assistance to shipyards to enhance industry capabilities and foster growth. India's net zero vision aligns with the maritime sector, focusing on reducing vessel emissions and leading in sustainable shipbuilding. Let's break down the business segments of the company. The company currently operates across 3 business segments. First, ship construction. The segment is further divided into 4 categories: naval platforms, oil sector vessels, merchant ships, and coast guard ships. In naval platforms, company has a remarkable history in building naval platforms that strengthen India's maritime defense. It delivers vessels across various categories, including destroyers, conventional submarines, frigates, corvettes, missile boats, offshore patrol vessels, and floating border outposts. In oil sector, the company provides specialized vessels for the oil and gas industry, supporting offshore exploration and production. These include offshore platforms and jack-up rigs. While in merchant ships, the company builds various merchant vessels for commercial use, including general cargo vessels, multi-purpose support vessels, tugs, dredgers, water tankers, barges, and trawlers. They also manufacture windmill towers and pontoons for offshore wind energy projects and floating platforms for different maritime activities. Lastly, in Coast Guard ships, the company plays a major role in building Coast Guard ships, including training ships, next-generation offshore patrol vessels, and fast patrol vessels. Additionally, the company is also involved in the base and depot spare parts business. It also has a ship repair division, where it repairs various types of vessels. Let's now break down the company's revenue segments for FY24. The shipbuilding segment is the largest contributor, accounting for 79.54% of the total revenue. The sale of base and depot spares segment contributes 13.08%. The ship repair segment accounts for 3.15%, while other segments contribute 3.73%. Let's review the company's financial performance over the years. Mazagon Dock's net sales have increased from 3,605 crore rupees in FY15 to 9,467 crore rupees in FY24. Reflecting a CAGR of 11.32%. The company's profit after tax has increased from 492 crore rupees in FY15 to 1,809 crore rupees in FY24, reflecting a CAGR of 15.58%. At last, the company's return on equity has increased from 20.8% in FY16 to 32.9% in FY24. Let's now turn to the management commentaries to get a better understanding of the company's performance. The company's strategy for value creation focuses on leading in shipbuilding and submarine construction through advanced technologies. Their commitment to indigenization and the Make in India initiative has reduced import dependency and promoted self-reliance. The company's strategic location on India's west coast offers easy access to key sea routes in the Arabian Sea and Indian Ocean, connecting Europe and the Middle East. The company has partnerships with smaller shipyards and is focused on expanding its defense exports. They are progressing steadily with their current projects, which is P-75 Scorpene submarines. 5 units have been successfully delivered, and we anticipate delivering the 6th by December 31, 2024. In Project 15 Bravo destroyers, 3 have been delivered, and the 4th is expected to be delivered by December 31, 2024. For the 17 Alpha frigates, the first ship is targeted for delivery by December 31, 2024. This makes a total of 3 major vessel deliveries planned for FY25, keeping us on track with our commitments. Now let's look at the order pipeline and future projects of the company. Looking ahead, the potential order pipeline is promising. The company exploring opportunities for next-generation corvettes and destroyers, although no firm commitments have been received from the Navy yet. An additional order for 3 Scorpene submarines is expected, with an AON value of 27,000 crore rupees, subject to escalation. Meanwhile, they are actively executing 31 ships, which include orders from the Indian Coast Guard and export clients, ensuring steady progress in their operations. The margins for new projects will stabilize at 12% to 15%, with current higher margins driven by project efficiencies. The company is focusing on export orders, commercial projects, and repairs to diversify its revenue streams. It is also adapting to new market trends, including green shipping and hybrid vessels, positioning itself for future opportunities. Now let's look at the capacity expansion plans of the company. The company is making significant strides with 2 major capital expenditure initiatives. It is acquiring 15 acres of land to develop a cutting-edge shipbuilding and repair facility, which will include a graving dry dock. Additionally, 40 acres near Nhava Sheva have been secured for the construction of large vessels, with plans for a long dry dock at the site. Currently, the company operates 21 platforms concurrently. Upon completion of these expansions, this capacity is expected to double, demonstrating a strong commitment to growth and operational excellence. And that wraps up today's analysis. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more research-based financial content. Don't forget to click the bell icon for alerts on potential multi-bagger stocks. Got a topic you want us to cover? Drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.